Hi guys, what the hell is up today? I want to talk about my current thoughts on this thing. People using memes in music. I'm not talking about music that becomes memes. I'm not talking about Shooting Star by Bag Raiders, Africa by Toto. I'm not talking about songs that are like meme parodies of other songs like Stick Out Your Gap for the Rizzler. I'm not talking about like Number One Victory Royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we're about to get down. Like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about songs that are literally like a TikToker walks into a studio with like 5 songwriters. Half of them are on Twitter, half of them are on TikTok, and they're trying to find a phrase that like everyone is using and like let's turn it into a song. Like, he's a 10, but that's funny. That's a funny trend. What if we put that in a song? What if we did he's a 10, but he still lives at home with his mom song? And then it's a number, and then we start counting down.
He's a 10, but he's a 10, but he still lives at home with his mom.
Hey, what if there's a song, people are saying that people are giving the ick to them. What if there's a song like he gave me the ick?
He gave me the
I think it manifests itself in a variety of ways. I think it's become a bigger thing than ever, really because of TikTok. And I think for a while, it was something that kind of like pissed me off whenever I'd see it. Like, this again, you know what I mean? Like, really, we're going to do a song about It's Me or the PS5. Like, really, we're going to do he's a 10, but he still lives at home with his mom. We're going to make a song about the ick. Like, is that what we're doing? But when you think about it, I think people tend to write this off as corny every single time. I think people tend to write it off as corny and annoying, lazy songwriting, and it'll really just shorten the shelf life of your song by a lot because the songs are so of the moment that in like a couple months, no one's going to listen to the Grimace Shake song. Like, no one's going to care. So I think although it's something that will be instantly relatable and like very topical and people will be drawn to it because it's a song about something that everyone's talking about right now, I wonder how seriously people are like going to take these songs. You know what I mean? Beyond just like, that's funny. But at the same time, it's like, dude, like, who cares? Like, also, these people, like, they're just having fun. It's like, he's a 10, but he still lives at home with his mom. Like, they're literally just having fun. Salem Elise is, like, the queen of songs that take internet memes and just put them just slap them in the song and throw it up there. But it's like, dude, at the end of the day, like, she's just, like, having fun. Like, she's just using the internet as a writing prompt for her songs. And I think by doing this, it is just like immensely harder to pull it off than just writing a song about something relatable in your own life, like just how you feel about something, you know, without being like it's me or the PS5 or like I'm 2020 done with 2021. I think at the end of the day though, just because someone is doing this in their songs doesn't automatically make them like a bad artist or like a bad songwriter. Salem Elise has written some great songs. Mad at Disney is a good song. Like the writing and the concept of it is really smart. And she's written good songs for other artists. Like she has a legitimate career in music because of songs like this. And it's like, I feel like she gets shit on so much for making these like super of the moment topical songs that really don't stand the test of time. But at the same time, I think it's a talent in and of itself to take super topical of the moment things and expand on them in song form. I think it's, you know, just a different way to look at songwriting. And it's not harmful. We're not hurting anyone. It's like if the song pisses you off that much, like literally just don't listen to it. And it's a type of songwriting thing we see beyond artists who literally just like got famous off TikTok, which again doesn't make them any more or less an artist. It's just the platform that they use to get their music heard. Like we're seeing people like Doja Cat, like using What Are Those in 2 different songs on her new album. Is it the centerpiece of the song? Is it the chorus of the song? No. But even people like Taylor Swift with like It's Me, I'm the Problem, It's Me. And their bonus track on Midnights or whatever called Hits Different. We're seeing artists like that. JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown, Scaring the Hose. The whole album's called Scaring the Hose. The first single of the album is called like Stop Scaring the Hose, you know? The whole song, like that's what the song is named after, this meme. There's a way you can pull it off. I feel like people tend to look at this sort of phenomenon of using memes in pop songs or just popular music in general as like a lazy thing, and like it's only really being done to get clicks and like, you know, capture people in a sort of super easy way rather than actually putting some thought into it. It's like, this meme is trending. How about we make it into a song? A lot of people will make TikToks to it and we'll make money. It's not always like that. It's really not. The only person that I've seen consistently incorporate like meme culture and like internet culture into their music where it's like never cringe to me is JPEG Mafia. Like, he literally does it. He talks about stuff like on Twitter, whatever, like internet stuff in his music so much. And it's never something that I look at and I'm like, oh, like, that just feels forced. Like, it never feels forced because it just feels authentic. It feels like it's just like stuff that he's thinking about. And it's done well. Like, Stop Scaring the Hoes it's literally such a good song. And technically, you could argue that, like, Scaring the Hoes and It's Me or the PS5, like, they're kind of trying to do the same thing. Except with JPEG Mafia and Danny Brown, it's like they're not trying to do something that's like, you know, ooh, this is like of the moment right now. It's super trendy. Like, hi guys, sorry, forgot a bunch of things in this video. I really forgot to say a couple things in this video. So I'm gonna do a couple cut-ins from the van tonight. Man, I just look like a wreck today. That's fine. Hey, that's funny. Anyway, I feel like Scaring the Hoes is just like done so well too. I mean, because the meme itself is specifically like a music related meme. Just like the irony of like the whole meaning of the meme, like, oh, don't play this music, you'll scare the hoes or something, is awesome because I feel like JPEG Mafia is one of those artists that people are like, oh, don't play JPEG Mafia, you'll scare the hoes or something like that. So it's awesome that they made a song about it and it's like so good. It's literally one of the best songs of the year. Like, I genuinely just like think it's an example of using a meme in music that is just so well done. So I wanted to also add that. Like, it just works. Like, it doesn't feel forced. It feels like it makes sense. And, like, Touch Grass by Dorian Electra and their new album, I don't walk away from that song being like, ugh, like this again, you know what I mean? It feels a bit more authentic. It just feels a bit more like, oh, I'm not, like, they're not doing this for it to, like, get a lot of videos on TikTok and a lot of streams because of it. Like, it doesn't really feel like that. And even for the songs that I feel like age a bit more like Milk, you know what I mean? Like, Begone Thought, Go Away. Remember that song? Begone Thoughts, Go Away. The Grimace. There's this guy named CG5 who a bunch of people told me to check out. I listened to this song called Grimace.
I just got the Grimace shake.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Oh my god, how could I have forgotten Tay Money, guys? Tay Money. You guys remember Tay Money? She did the songs like Bussin', Bitch I'm Bussin'.
Home brand new bitch bussin', bitch I'm bussin'.
And then she did the song that's like, I understood the assignment, I understood the assignment,
Oh my god.
It's real, she really did that. Do you remember that?
No.
I understood the assignment. I understood the assignment.
I never actually heard the Ick song, if I'm honest with you. Like, the song I played earlier about the Ick, I literally didn't even know there was a song about the Ick. I just assumed that someone did it by now. And then I did look it up after to put something in the video, because I was like, there's gotta be a song about the Ick. And I'm like, you know, this one, like, it does go, like, it kind of goes, like, it is fun. It's a fun song. Tay Money, though, back to what I was gonna originally say. Tay Money, I just think she's annoying. Sorry. I think a lot of people get mad and bitter about it because these types of songs do get a lot of streams and a lot of attention, and people have legitimate artist careers because of it. And it feels like it's just like cheating in a way, because it's like, okay, they didn't even come up with this meme. They're just taking a meme that other people came up with, putting it in a song, and then doing a bunch of bullcrap around it, and then all of a sudden it's like this massive song with millions of streams. But when I write about something profound, it doesn't happen. I don't know, like, who cares? What are we, the Fun Police? What are we, the Academy? Is it the Academy or something? What? We say what songs can't happen? I think it is completely warranted to be bitter, though, that a song as insufferable as Understood the Assignment has gotten this big. I really don't like that song. That's okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a hater for 1 second. That's it. It is an interesting new phenomenon, though. I feel like this is something that hasn't really happened before so heavily. Like, this is something I feel like that's happening so much now. I feel like it used to be like the songs would create the memes a little bit. The songs would create the lingo. before at least, like, the internet was such a massive part of music promotion, whatever, like that. Like, Drake invented YOLO in the song, the motto, right? I'm pretty sure he literally invented that, and it just became this word that everyone started using. Stuff like that, I feel like, used to happen. Like, the memes came from the songs. The songs became the memes, like Shooting Star by Bag Raider, Never Gonna Give You Up, Rick Astley, that type of stuff. The songs were the meme. But now, memes are manifesting in other ways in society, and then the memes are the song. Something to think about. And a lot of people have a problem with it. A lot of people have a big problem with it. I think we can, you know, when a song like the Grimace, Happy Birthday Grimace song like, you know, 2020 done with 2021, song about the ick, he's a 10, but what are those, in 2 different Doja Cat songs, we can laugh from a distance. You are well within your right to cringe. But do I think this is a bad thing for society? Do I think this is something we should be angry about? No, I don't. I think it's actually really cool. I actually think it's really interesting that this is a thing that's happening now. It's just a different way for people to find inspiration. And I think if it is done well, which it can be, it's not something that's always corny. If it's done well, then I think that's really impressive, because I feel like it is so hard to pull off. Sorry, one more thing. Sorry. One thing I will say, it is kind of annoying when an artist does take a meme from someone and, like, the origin of the meme is, like, traceable enough back to the original person who came up with it. Like, it's a specific enough meme where it's like, okay, this person literally tweeted this, and then you took it, put it in your song, and now it's like a platinum hit and makes like billions of dollars. Truth Hurts by Lizzo is what I'm talking about. But even in that case, guys, people brought it to her attention that she stole the opening line for that song from this one girl's tweet, and then Lizzo literally ended up giving her songwriting credit, was never, like, defensive about it. She literally was like, oh, shit, like, I should have given this person credit. I can't think of any other specific cases of something like that right now, but I think even in that case, like, the way Lizzo handled it was good, and it ended up with a happy ending. And it was cool, and it turned into, like, a massive song of the, like, early 2000s. Well, early 2020s? Late 2010s, whatever. I just think it's kind of cool that, like, an artist can find inspiration from literally, like, a meme, and then that inspiration can turn into a song that is so wildly successful. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool that stuff like this happens, as long as credit's given where credit's due. And that's really the last thing I have to say. God damn it. Back to me yapping. More yapping, back to more yapping. And the way that Taylor Swift does it, you know, I think Taylor Swift is obviously at this point proven herself to be, like, a really good songwriter. I think no one's looking at Taylor Swift going, oh, really? She's just taking memes from the internet and throwing it in a song, and now she's making money off of it. Like, no one's really doing that, right? But it's interesting how even she is doing that with, like, her more recent stuff. Like, It's Me, I'm the Problem, It's Me, and, like, hits different, right? But I think the way she does it, I mean, especially in the It's Me, I'm the Problem, It's Me song, it is a bit more subtle. Like, you don't look at that and go, like, this is gonna be dated. And I kind of want to make a video about this too, so let me know if you'd want to watch it. But I also just like thinking about the contrast of, like, what I'm talking about right now versus, like, songs becoming memes. I think there's literally no one else out there who has created so many pop culture references and just total memes from their music as Drake. He literally has created so many memes through his music, like none other. Like, literally none other. No other serious, like, massive A-list celebrity artist has created so many memes through their music and still be taken so seriously as Drake. And I think it's really fascinating. Look at, right, like, every single album, there's at least, like, one, if not several memes that come out of it. How do you even do that? How do you think of that? Like, does he know that these are going to become memes, or, like, does he not? And they just do. I think it's really interesting. I think it's really cool. So yeah, at the end of the day, I wanted to make this video because I think my perspective on this whole phenomenon of, like, popular, like, little trendy memes making its way into songs has changed. I think it was something that I used to look down on a lot more than I do now. I think now I look at it as, like, oh, well, that's actually an interesting, different way to go about making a song. It's just like a different type of writing prompt. And just because it'll make the song way more dated over time and make it a lot less timeless over time doesn't necessarily mean it's like these artists are like bad people for doing it. It's like, or that they deserve no respect. You know, I think it is like, it can be a lazy way to write a song, but I think a lot of time, like, they just want to have fun. Like, people are just like writing music for fun a lot of the time. They're not trying to carry themselves as someone who's so profound, doing something that they've never done before, and that, you know, this music is like groundbreaking stuff. A lot of the time they're just like having fun, and then people are like coming at them, and I'm just like, dude, like, these people they're not saying they're like some type of Mozart. They're not some like lyrical miracle, right? Like, they're literally just making music for fun a lot of time. It blows up, and then people get mad. So yeah, I think that's my thoughts on this. I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, and I think it can be done really well in a way that doesn't feel cringe. That feels awesome. What do you guys think of all this? What songs do you think of when you think of me talking about this? Does this make sense? Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe to my channel. Man, it's been hard to upload on tour this past couple weeks. I was on a roll, then I totally just like lost a lot of motivation. And now I'm uploading once a week. But once I'm back from tour, I'm going to be back on my 3-a-week upload schedule. It's going to be awesome. And thank you so much for coming to these shows, if you've come to a show. And if you're going to come to a show, thank you so much for coming to a show on my tour. It's been so fun. And the rest of the tour is literally sold out. Like, all the shows are sold out for the rest of this tour. So many of the shows on this tour sold out. It's, like, insane. I literally cannot believe it. Truly, I cannot thank you guys enough for coming and making these shows so special each and every night. It really does mean the world to me. And if you couldn't make it to a show, that's okay too. Thank you for watching this far into the video. That's awesome. Your support means a lot to me. And I will see you again soon.